In this video, I will demonstrate how to construct the incenter of a triangle. So we have a triangle here in gray, triangle ABC, and to find that incenter point, we're going to have to construct an angle bisector for A, for angle B, as well as angle C. And an angle bisector is a line or segment that cuts an angle into two equal and smaller angles. Our first step is to select the circle tool and draw a circle from point A. A is going to be the center of the circle. So I click A and drag my mouse or my trackpad to make a circle. You can see that the point on the circle can move. We want to make sure that point is touching the side of the triangle. Release, and the gray circle turns green and the point turns purple. Go up to the point tool and mark the other intersection point of where the circle crosses side AC. Go to the select tool, click on the first point, select label, click on the second point, select label. All right, so our next step is to construct the same size circle from point D and from point E. D and E will be the new centers. In order to construct the same size circle, we have to indicate the radius of this circle in a different color. So go to your segment tool, click on A and click on E, and you can see that the radius is now in blue. Go to select and select the radius to choose a different color. I'm going to go with orange. Okay, so now we have to construct two more circles that have the same radius as circle A. To do that, click More Tools and select Compass. There are two steps involved. The first one is to choose a segment. This segment is going to act as the radius of your circle. I'm going to select my orange radius, and you can see that a gray circle pops up, and I can move it. The second step is to choose a point. This point is the center of the new circle. So I'm going to select D, and I have a new circle. I'll do that step another time. Click the radius, and then click E. So I have a circle from point A. I have a circle with the center D and a circle with center E. And it's starting to look a little confusing. So to start clearing things up, let's add one more point. And it's going to go right here. This point indicates the intersection of the circles with center D and E. And now we're going to construct that angle bisector. Select line, click A, select that intersection point. I should have marked that intersection point as label F, as point F. Okay. All right, so we have created the angle bisector for angle A. This construction right now has a lot going on, as I had mentioned earlier. So to clean it up, we can click on one of the circles and select Hide. To select more than one object at a time, I can click on one, hold the Shift button, and then click on another one. Press Hide. At this point, I would like to verify that we have, in fact, constructed an angle bisector. So go up to the angle tool. I'm going to click DAF. I have an 18-degree angle, and then FAE, I have another 18-degree angle. So yes, AF, this line, is an angle bisector. Alrighty, so I am going to select F and hide it. So we have to repeat this process from point B and point C. All right, we're going to continue with this process by creating an angle bisector for angle B. So we are continuing to use the circle size generated from the segment AE. So hit More Tools, go to Compass, select that radius, and click B for the center. Mark the two intersection points and label those intersection points. So now we're going to create two more circles of the same size with G as a center and H as a center. Go to More Tools, select Compass, select the radius, click on G, select the radius again, click on H, click on the point tool, and indicate the intersection point of that second set of circles with center G and H. Label it. And now construct the line BI. Now I want to clear some of the screen. So I've hit the select tool. I'm going to select the three circles and hide them. I'm going to select point I and hide it. At this stage, I don't need point G and H either. You can keep them or you can remove them. Your choice. All right, let's continue with point C. Circle. Undo that. More tools. Our circle needs to be the same size as the other ones that we're using. So select the compass, select the radius, create that initial circle from point C, label the intersection points, now we're going to create two more circles of the same size from points J and K. More tools, compass, identify the radius you want to use. Now we have circle J. Repeat that step to create circle K. Select the point tool to indicate the location where those two circles meet. Label that intersection point. And now we're going to construct line CL. And you can see that those three angle bisectors meet at one location. That's your incenter. I've selected the point tool and I'm indicating that center by clicking on the intersection of all three lines. And let's label. Okay. Last thing I want to do before we construct the circle in the center is hide some of the work over by angle C, select, hold the shift button to highlight more than one item. I'm also going to hide L, J, and K. Oh, there we go. And then the last step to this, I'm going to click circle. I'm going to click center M, and I'm going to stretch the circle until it touches all three sides. Not to go over it, but so it touches. And that's how you inscribe a circle inside of a triangle with the center of the circle as the incenter.